Hello, and it's going to be another video where my fan is going to be somewhat audible. It is currently 80 degrees in my room according to my AC, so I would rather not die of heat. But anyways, today wasn't really all that exciting. I had gotten some strawberries planted. Well, I got a whole bunch of plants in the ground. We started them in like some egg cartons and little mini cups that you could use to just fill like some desserts in. Not really all that good, but they're disposable. We did some of those. And it's weird. The weather we've had here in Washington has been really hot and then really cold and then back to really hot. It's been kind of going back and forth for the last couple months. So I think most of my strawberries are probably dead. I got some wonderberries, also known as sunberries, to try. I've never had them before, and they seem to be growing, but I can't tell if they're a weed or if they're the plants. The same thing with the poppies I had gotten. I did look up what poppies look like as they're growing, and to be honest, they do look a lot like sunflowers, stars, and weeds. So that's going to be interesting. Though I did plant them about 2 months ago, and they should have been bigger than what they are now. Unfortunately, they might not make it through the summer, which is sad. But I do have some more seeds, and from what I read, it's better to start poppies in the fall for a spring bloom, and it's better to have strawberries planted directly into the ground instead of transplanting them. So in fall I'm going to be trying that, and hopefully that works better. With the wonderberries though, they tend to be picky sort of plants, so I'm not sure where I'm going to be planting those next time. If they don't grow in the garden patch I have them currently in, I might end up planting them in fall in a starter again, like have half of the seeds in some starter plants, and then plant some of them directly into the ground. But hopefully they grow. I really like strawberries. We got some Temptations, Alexandras, sorry, and some whites. And I believe I got the Alpine white and not the other one. Alpine is supposed to be a better, I don't want to say tasting, because I don't think whites are really approved for taste all that much, but the bigger white strawberries, not the little small ones, but the ones that get the typical strawberry size. We have strawberry plants already, and we think those are the California Giants, but we're not sure since we bought them from a nursery that didn't really label it as anything as a strawberry. Well, I shouldn't say nursery. We got it at either Home Depot or Walmart. And they don't always label what breed of plant they are selling. Like if you were to buy Creeping Jenny or Creeping Charlie, typically they're not really labeled anything else but Creeping Jenny. There's a very slight difference in the variation of the plants, but most of the time it'll be called Creeping Jenny since that's more common here. They are, I shouldn't say they, like most places that do not specialize in plants or herbs or any kind of flora, I think that's the right one. It's they typically don't really know the difference of the genuses and all of that, of which species of plants, which is okay. I think I do prefer the California Giants, which I believe are the ones that you do get in strawberry containers at the store. But I'm willing to try the Temptations and the Alexandrias. The Temptations are supposed to be a decent size, if I remember right. And the Alexandrias are smaller, I believe, and they're more of like a dessert topper. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I looked up what they were, but I'm looking forward to it. Otherwise, today has been kind of boring, just been sitting around. I did get the medication from when I went to the doctor's yesterday, today, and I'm happy to be on the medication that I should have been on this entire time, but haven't been. COVID has really messed up a lot of things, especially me going to the doctor and getting medications refilled and all of that. So, yeah, I guess one thing about having to get a letter of excusal for jury was that I ended up getting some medications refilled that I needed, and probably starting the process of doctor visits again to try and figure out my autoimmune disorder and stuff like that. And hopefully after a while, if the medication I'm currently on, which is for a completely unrelated thing to the autoimmune disorder, I'll start feeling better and be able to go out running again. I miss running a lot. It was recommended I do get my shots so that people outside can't complain if I'm not wearing a mask, because you should not be exercising with a mask on or anything that can affect your breathing. So I'll look into getting the shots sooner instead of waiting until like most other people have gotten it, since I'm not in a very urgent need to get the shots. So I was just going to let whoever else needed it get it before I did. And yeah, you've probably seen throughout the video I have weirdly painted nails. I got a matte top coat and I wanted to see what it looked like on different colors. On my left hand, I have this one is a purple-green mix, which won't really show all that much. This one's just a normal purple, a really silvery color that you typically see on like sports cars, but with more glitter. A glitter red, and this one is a weird burnt orange, which after putting a matte top coat on it, it kind of took a lot of the red out of it, so it's not now more of like an orangey color. On my other hand, I have a matte blue with a matte top coat, which to me actually makes it look better. It dims out a lot of the harsh blues. A very vibrant, again, sports car blue, which to me I think looks better in a matte instead of it being like super shiny and glossy. And then a lavender, which I don't really like lavender colors. I don't like soft colors, even though I'm wearing a soft dusty rose hoodie. It's okay. I do think it looks better as a matte color than as a shiny glossy color. And then I have it looks black on my hand, but it's more of like a rainbow color. It's black with like rainbow crystals in it. And then a normal matte black with a galaxy sort of topper, and then a matte coat on top of that. And ultimately I do like having a matte coat over having shiny. I don't like having shiny, flashy painted nails. And honestly, I probably wouldn't even paint my nails much at all, other than maybe like a dark black or a dark purple, if I didn't bite my nails so much. It does get boring to constantly have one color, but I guess it's one of those, if I could only do one color, I'd probably only paint my nails black, but a matte black, because matte looks better. But yeah, I saw Holo Taco, which is ran by Simply Nailogical, had a matte collection, and whenever I got my black nail polish in mattes, I thought they always looked better than them being glossy, and I was going to try her version of a matte top coat if my local stores didn't have any, and thankfully one of the local stores actually did have a top coat when I was looking for one, and I think it does pretty well. While I want to support Holo Taco, it's really expensive and shipping's like $14, and I'm not willing to pay like $30 just for a nail polish. So if I ever do, I might look into getting some of the glass nail files, because apparently those work better instead of the typical sandpaper nail files. I don't really know what they are. And I don't have one here. But it's like typically you'll either get like the really big ones, the ones that are probably about this wide and about this long. And those do work better than like the typical cardboard or wood ones, but they're still not that great. I don't have the strongest of nails, but I also don't have the weakest either. The worst problem I have is at the very tips they start shredding and peeling, which is a weird thing. They don't really break and they don't really crack, but it's right up around the tips right here where they'll start peeling back layer by layer, or right in the corners they'll start like catching on things and acting like a hangnail. Unfortunate, but what can you do? I used to bite my nails really bad, which is the only reason I paint my nails at all anymore. And then it's just kind of gotten into a habit, and I have been able to grow my nails out a bit longer and allow the matrix underneath to heal. Is it the matrix that is it, or is it the whole nail that's the matrix? I don't remember. But yeah, other than that, I'm probably gonna go make some food, and yeah, I might try and start recording these in the morning so that I can't have my fans off, so it's better sound quality wise. So yeah, we'll see. I'm not really a morning person as much, even though I really want to be, because running in the mornings are better than running in the evenings when it's like 90 degrees outside. But anyways, I'm gonna go make some food. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye!